Yeah, well, actually, we'll have a production intent prototype ready to demonstrate in Q1, probably around February or March. Optimus 4 could reach 10 million units. Optimus 5, perhaps 50 to 100 million units. Tesla has just completed its third quarter earnings call, and Elon Musk has now provided a clearer picture of the company's ambitious plans for the next generation of humanoid robots. During the call, Musk confirmed that Tesla is working toward the launch of Optimus Gen 3, while also discussing the much larger vision behind future generations, including Optimus Gen 4 and Gen 5. Naturally, those comments sparked plenty of discussion. Some observers immediately pointed out that Gen 2 and even Gen 3 have not yet entered full-scale commercial production, yet Musk is already talking about robots capable of being produced in the tens of millions. Musk's confidence goes even further. He has suggested that Tesla could eventually build an enormous fleet of highly advanced humanoid robots. But Optimus is being designed to become far more than a simple household assistant that cooks meals, washes dishes, or cleans the house. Tesla's humanoid robot is already being tested in factories, at company events, and in other public demonstrations. So what can Optimus actually do today? How different could Gen 4 and Gen 5 become compared with Gen 3? And could these machines eventually put millions of human jobs at risk? Welcome to Tesla Car World. We look forward to unveiling Optimus V3, probably in Q1. I think it'll be ready to show off, and I think it's going to be quite remarkable. Musk has suggested that the next version of Optimus may look so realistic that people could mistake it for an actual human wearing a robotic suit. He even joked that you might need to physically touch it to convince yourself that it is really a machine. During Tesla's third quarter earnings call, Musk made several important statements about the future of the Tesla bot. The company's long-term strategy is centered on developing a humanoid machine capable of performing a wide range of tasks, from household chores and factory work to caregiving and other forms of assistance. Musk has repeatedly predicted that Optimus could eventually become the best-selling product in Tesla's history. One of the biggest highlights of the latest discussion was his expectation that Optimus Gen 3 could arrive during the first quarter of next year. According to Musk's vision, the upcoming robot could look dramatically different from the earlier versions. Rather than appearing like a traditional machine, it could have a far more human-like appearance, with most of its wiring, actuators, and mechanical systems hidden beneath a smooth exterior. The goal is to create a design that looks seamless and highly refined. Instead of seeing exposed mechanical parts and obvious robotic joints, people could see a machine with a much more natural and human-like appearance. Musk has also suggested that future versions of Optimus could move with much greater fluidity and flexibility. If Tesla succeeds, the robot's movements could become so natural that it may become difficult to distinguish the machine from a real person simply by watching it move. Some reports have also suggested that Gen 3 could include advanced display technology in its face, potentially allowing the robot to show more realistic expressions. There has also been speculation about the integration of Grok, Tesla's AI system, to improve natural communication and interaction. Perhaps the most important development could be the robot's hands. Future Optimus models are expected to feature increasingly sophisticated hands that can imitate the structure and movement of human hands with remarkable precision. That capability could open the door to countless applications in manufacturing, customer service, healthcare, and everyday life. Tesla has not officially confirmed every detail surrounding these rumored features, but the lack of a clear denial has only increased interest in what the company may be developing behind the scenes. According to Musk, the Optimus robot currently being shown to the public is not yet the final version. He has described it as something closer to Optimus 2.5, and even this version has already attracted significant attention because of its increasingly smooth performance. During a public demonstration connected to Tron, Ares, the robot performed movements that appeared surprisingly fluid. Some viewers even questioned whether they were watching a human performer inside a robotic costume. The robot also interacted with the audience using a microphone and was shown serving food at the Tesla diner. These demonstrations require a combination of perception, balance, coordination, and precise control. However, Tesla's ambitions go much further than these demonstrations. Musk has spoken about producing Optimus Gen 4 at a scale of up to 10 million units, while Gen 5 could potentially reach production levels between 50 and 100 million units. That is an extraordinary claim, especially when Optimus Gen 3 has not yet officially entered the market. Even so, interest in the robot continues to grow. Many people in the technology industry believe that Optimus could become one of Tesla's most important projects, combining artificial intelligence, robotics, advanced mechanical engineering, and human-like design. At the same time, there are signs that the project may not be moving as quickly as originally expected. Optimus Gen 3 was reportedly expected to be revealed at a major Tesla event in November, but some reports now suggest that the launch could be delayed until the first quarter of next year. One of the biggest technical challenges appears to be the robot's hands. Creating a robotic hand capable of moving naturally, sensing objects, applying the correct amount of force, and manipulating objects like a human hand is extremely difficult. Even Musk has acknowledged that commercializing Optimus will be a major engineering challenge. The hands and forearms may be among the most complicated parts of the entire robot because they require advanced mechanical systems, tactile sensing, precise software, and extremely reliable control. Building a hand that can move naturally while also understanding the objects it touches is an engineering problem that could be nearly as difficult as developing the rest of the humanoid robot. And these challenges are exactly why Optimus Gen 3 has become one of the most closely watched robotics projects in the world. Musk has also highlighted another major advantage of humanoid robots: productivity. He has suggested that Optimus could potentially achieve several times the productivity of a human worker because it could operate around the clock. A robot does not need to sleep, eat, or take regular breaks in the same way humans do. In theory, a machine operating 24 hours a day could achieve around 760 hours of operation per year. By comparison, an average human worker may work roughly 2,000 hours annually. This difference is the foundation of Musk's argument that a robot could eventually deliver several times the annual productivity of a human worker. However, Musk has also acknowledged that robots would still require maintenance, repairs, software updates, and other forms of downtime. So the 5 times productivity estimate should be viewed as a theoretical possibility rather than a guaranteed result. One of Optimus' biggest advantages would be its ability to maintain consistent performance. Humans can become tired, stressed, distracted, or physically exhausted after long periods of work. Robots, on the other hand, can potentially maintain the same level of performance for much longer periods, assuming their hardware remains operational. This could make Optimus valuable in industries where precision and repetition are essential, including manufacturing, logistics, healthcare, and other demanding environments. In the medical field, for example, advanced robots could potentially assist with a wide range of tasks. They might transport equipment, move patients, disinfect rooms, deliver supplies, or support medical staff with routine activities. Some of these responsibilities are physically demanding and time-consuming for humans, but they could be well suited to machines capable of operating continuously. Musk has also discussed the possibility of connected robots learning from one another. Instead of every robot operating completely independently, a network of machines could potentially share data and experiences. This could create a kind of collective learning system. As more robots operate in the real world, the entire fleet could theoretically become more capable and efficient. However, safety remains one of the most important issues before humanoid robots can be widely deployed around people. Musk has stated that Tesla will not commercialize Optimus until the company believes the robot is safe enough for real-world use. That would require systems capable of controlling the robot's behavior, recognizing objects and people, limiting grip strength, and performing emergency stops when necessary. But perhaps the biggest debate surrounding Tesla's robot program is Musk's prediction that Gen 4 could eventually reach 10 million units, and Gen 5 could potentially reach 100 million. The skepticism is understandable. When Musk discusses production numbers of that scale, he is not necessarily presenting a finalized manufacturing schedule. Instead, he is describing a future scenario in which humanoid robots become a major industrial product. Producing millions of robotic workers would require enormous changes to manufacturing, supply chains, labor markets, ownership models, and even society itself. The economic consequences would be massive. Questions about employment, wages, ownership, responsibility, and ethics would all become increasingly important. Musk is not simply predicting future sales numbers. He is also attempting to shape expectations about what the next major industrial revolution could look like. During Tesla's earnings call, Musk also discussed the possibility that Optimus could eventually perform extremely complex medical tasks, potentially even becoming a highly capable surgeon. He emphasized that efficiency alone would not be enough. The robot would also need to operate with an extremely high level of safety and reliability. This would be especially important in medical environments, where even a small mistake could have serious consequences. Musk has also shared a much broader vision for the future. He has spoken about a world where advanced technology could help reduce poverty and expand access to high-quality healthcare. In his view, artificial intelligence and robotics could eventually play a major role in improving living standards around the world. Tesla first introduced a working Optimus prototype during its AI Day event in 2022. Since then, Musk has continued to provide updates on the robot's development. He has explained that Optimus is not being designed only for simple household chores such as cooking, cleaning, or mowing the lawn. The robot could eventually perform more human-centered tasks, including assisting children, supporting education, helping elderly people, and providing assistance to families. As the world's population continues to age, the need for healthcare and caregiving services is expected to grow. Musk believes humanoid robots could eventually help address some of these challenges. The long-term vision is for Optimus to understand its surroundings and respond intelligently to different situations. That could allow the robot to operate in environments that require more than simple repetitive movement. Musk has even suggested that Optimus could one day function as an always-available nurse or caregiver. For people with disabilities or limited mobility, a capable humanoid robot could potentially provide assistance with everyday tasks without requiring constant human supervision. With continuous operation, advanced sensors, and improved artificial intelligence, Optimus could eventually become much more than a household machine. It could become an intelligent assistant capable of supporting people in homes, hospitals, factories, and many other environments. By combining AI, robotics, advanced sensors, and continuous learning, Tesla hopes to create a machine that could eventually become one of the most important technologies of the coming decades. But this raises an important question. Why is Elon Musk already talking about Gen 4 and Gen 5 when Gen 2 and Gen 3 have not yet been fully commercialized? Musk's enormous ambitions for Tesla's robotics division became even clearer when he discussed the company's future production plans. Tesla is reportedly working toward a manufacturing system capable of producing as many as 1 million Optimus robots annually. A production-intent prototype could be ready for demonstration around February or March 2026. That is an aggressive timeline, but Tesla is presenting it as part of a larger long-term strategy. The plan could eventually move from 1 million robots per year to 10 million units for Optimus Gen 4, followed by a potential production range of 50 to 100 million units for Gen 5. To put that into perspective, Such production numbers would be enormous even compared with Tesla's existing automotive manufacturing operations. But producing humanoid robots at that scale would be extremely difficult. One of the biggest problems is that the humanoid robot industry does not yet have a mature supply chain. Tesla cannot simply order every required component from existing suppliers because many of the parts needed for Optimus are highly specialized. As a result, Tesla may need to develop a significant amount of its own technology and manufacture many important components internally. That would require deep vertical integration and enormous investments in manufacturing capability. Musk has often stated that his motivation is not primarily financial. He has repeatedly emphasized that he wants significant influence over Tesla's long-term direction, especially in the areas of artificial intelligence and robotics. He has also expressed concerns about developing powerful AI systems without sufficient oversight and control. From his point of view, his current ownership stake in Tesla does not give him enough influence to guarantee that the company's AI and robotics programs will follow his long-term vision. He has suggested that a larger ownership position would provide him with greater control over the future direction of the company. This may help explain why Musk appears more interested in moving rapidly toward advanced future generations, instead of spending years refining every intermediate version. Rather than following a slow, step-by-step development path, Tesla could attempt to move directly toward more capable and highly autonomous robots. When asked about the challenges of bringing Optimus to market, Musk responded with unusual honesty. He even wondered whether he could eventually be removed from his position after helping create what he described as a massive robot army. He later clarified that he was not seeking absolute control, but wanted enough influence to help guide the technology he was helping develop. That moment revealed something important about Musk's thinking. His interest in Gen 4 and Gen 5 is not simply about improving the design of a robot. It is also about determining who will control and guide some of the most powerful technologies of the future. Musk does not view future humanoid robots as simple machines. He sees them as large-scale, learning systems capable of adapting to different environments and interacting with people across countless industries. For some people, this sounds like classic Elon Musk, ambitious, aggressive, and unwilling to settle for small improvements. But there is also a strategic logic behind the approach. Tesla may view earlier generations as important development platforms rather than final commercial products. Gen 2 and Gen 3 can provide valuable lessons, but the company may believe that the real business opportunity lies in creating machines that can be produced at massive scale. To achieve the impact Musk envisions, Tesla would need to move beyond experimental prototypes and develop autonomous robots that can be mass-produced and safely operate around humans. In Musk's view, that major transition begins with the generations that follow. He also presents the issue as one of responsibility. Musk has repeatedly warned that artificial intelligence could create both enormous opportunities and serious risks. Without proper safeguards, advanced AI systems could potentially develop in ways that do not align with human interests. By seeking greater influence over Tesla's AI and robotics programs, Musk presents himself as someone who wants to remain responsible for the technology being created. Critics may see that as an attempt to gain more power. Musk, however, frames it as a way to ensure that the development of advanced AI remains safe and beneficial. The decision to focus on future generations also reflects Tesla's desire to accelerate development. For Musk, scale is one of the most important measures of success. He imagines a future where millions of Optimus robots operate in factories, hospitals, businesses, and homes. In that vision, humanoid robots could dramatically transform labor and productivity. From his perspective, moving too slowly could allow competitors to catch up or even surpass Tesla. That is why Gen 4 and Gen 5 are being presented as more than simple upgrades. They represent Tesla's broader ambition to achieve mass production, global adoption, and widespread integration of humanoid robots into society. So what do you think? Is Elon Musk's decision to focus on future generations instead of fully producing Gen 2 and Gen 3 a bold visionary strategy? Or is it a risky gamble that could fail if the technology is not ready? Share your opinion in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next major Tesla update. More breaking news about Tesla EVs and the Optimus robot is coming soon. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and share it with others who are interested in Tesla, artificial intelligence, and humanoid robots. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. We truly appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.